Yeah, hey, this shit easy, nigga. Hey, all I'm talking about, nigga, I'm still out here trying to get it.
Contender Regime Boxing, checking back in with y'all, man. What's good? So the New York State Boxing Commission officially, came to a verdict and ruling that Ryan Garcia, who failed multiple drug tests, popped dirty for performance enhancement drugs ahead of his fight with Devin the Dream Haney, where he got, put on the biggest performance of his career. He popped dirty before and after the fight. It was ruled that initially, it was just ruled that he failed the test, and it was, of course, going to go up to the commission for them to do what they needed to do in terms of a suspension or, disciplinary action. Ryan Garcia and his legal team, they then tried to combat it and try to get some type of different ruling. First, they said that it was due to contamination. Then the supplement companies that he was using came out and said, we don't use that stuff. And, you know what I mean? Every time they tried to defer it and put it off on somebody else, they tried to kick the can down the street to somebody else, that shit got debunked. You feel what I'm saying? So after all of the lies and after all of the attempts of Ryan Garcia and his legal team to try to take the heat off of him, ultimately, to no avail, it didn't work. He's now suspended for a year. He's going to be fined for $1.1 million. And Devin Haney's undefeated record is restored. It's going to be returned. The fight itself is going to be ruled a no contest. And Devin Haney doesn't get an L. Ryan Garcia doesn't get a victory for the fight. I think overall the results were satisfactory as far as, what they rule. I feel like Ryan should be banned for life. That's just me personally. I feel like he should be banned for life because he showed you that he got no regard and no respect for the sport. Number one, this your first title fight. You come in overweight, so that show you that you don't respect the legacy aspect of the sport. You don't respect the champion that you challenging his belt. You challenging for his belt. You don't respect the champion. You don't respect the sanctioning bodies because you don't make the contractual weight for you to compete for the title. So that's a performance enhancer in and of itself, coming in overweight while one guy drains precious nutrients out of his body so he can make the weight like a true professional and champion, and then you stop at a certain weight because you feel good. Like you said on Twitter, why would I drain that extra weight and come into the fight weak? You feel me? He showed that he had no respect. You feel what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you use performance enhancement drugs. It's like there was no other way that Ryan Garcia really could have cheated. I mean, outside of putting some plaster in his gloves on some Antonio Margarito type shit. Like, what else could he have done? Put something in Devin Haney's drink or some shit? Like, what else could he have? He pulled out all the stops damn near. So I think the ruling was fair. Now Devin Haney, the damage is still done though for Devin Haney, like mentally, physically. You know what I'm saying? So he still got to go to the drawing board and get his shit right as from a game plan perspective, strategically, sharpen up on his skills and his craft, but his record is restored. So now, you can move on from that and then build, as opposed to having in the back of your mind in terms of, okay, well, I got beat and I got beat fair and square. Now, you did take a ass whooping in that fight, but that the motherfucker was on performance enhancement drugs. Ryan Garcia is not more skilled than Devin Haney. So what that mean? When you look at the fact that he got hand speed and power already, that shit don't do nothing but increase your speed, increase your endurance and your durability, and you hit harder and shit. And you able to maintain strength while you're losing a certain amount of weight. So you was in a ring with a motherfucker who wasn't fighting on the same playing field as you. You dig what I'm saying? So all of those are things that you got to take into account if you Devin Haney. You feel what I'm saying? But another crazy thing is anybody who is rooting for Ryan Garcia, or you mad because of the ruling, or you know what I'm saying? Like you support drug cheats, this ain't the channel for you, bro. I'm gonna let you know, like, you might as well need to move around. If you want me to get on here and advocate for drug cheats, you might as well move around, bro. the amount of people that's advocating for drug cheats because they hate Devin Haney, I never seen this much hate for a young man in my life, bro. This shit crazy. I never seen this much hate, bro. And I know we already talked about the foundation of this hate. We already talked about where this shit most likely stemming from several demographics of people. You feel what I'm saying? But I never seen motherfuckers root and cheer for a drug cheat all because they hate the fighter who got cheated. They mad at Devin Haney for taking this route to make sure that his record is restored. They mad at Devin Haney for getting cheated. And they rooting on and praising Ryan Garcia. This shit is crazy. Never seen nothing like it in my life, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Hey, look, if you advocate for drug cheats, you unsubscribe. Don't watch my shit. This ain't the channel for you, bro. Because I turn your new asshole. This ain't the channel for you, bro. You gonna hate me if you advocate for drug cheats. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Contender regime boxing. I'll holler at y'all boys, man.